Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, left a profound legacy through his writings and teachings. Born in 121 AD, he ruled the Roman Empire from 161 to 180 AD. His collection of personal reflections, known as Meditations, offers timeless wisdom on life, virtue, and the human condition. Despite his responsibilities as a ruler, Marcus Aurelius dedicated himself to the pursuit of wisdom and inner peace. His Stoic philosophy emphasizes self-discipline, rationality, and acceptance of the natural order. Through his quotes, Marcus Aurelius continues to inspire individuals to lead virtuous lives and find strength amidst challenges. Here are 50 carefully selected quotes of Marcus Aurelius to help you in your journey towards becoming the best version of yourself.
You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. The only wealth which you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away. You have been formed as a rational being. You have been endowed with the power to reason. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. Death smiles at us all. All we can do is smile back. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. How much time he saves, who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does or thinks. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. No man can escape his destiny, the next inquiry being how he may best live the time that he has to live. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. The soul's vitality depends on reasoning well and justly, and on accepting what happens to it without getting swept away in either desire or aversion. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Our life is what our thoughts make it. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. The present moment is all we have, and we must strive to make the most of it. If someone can prove me wrong and show me my mistake in any thought or action, I shall gladly change. I seek the truth, which never harmed anyone. The harm is to persist in one's own self-deception and ignorance. Begin each day by telling yourself, "Today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness, all of them due to the offender's ignorance of what is good or evil." Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. The happiness and unhappiness of the rational, social animal depends not on what he feels, but on what he does, just as his virtue and vice consist not in feeling, but in doing. The mind in itself has no needs, except for those it creates itself, is undisturbed except for its own disturbances, knows no obstructions except those from within. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. The wise man sees in the misfortune of others what he should avoid. The most important thing in life is not what happens to us, but how we respond to it. The best way to avenge yourself is to not be like the wrongdoer. To live happily is an inward power of the soul. Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look there. Nowhere, either with more quiet or more freedom from trouble, does a man retire than into his own soul. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Nothing has such power to broaden the mind as the ability to investigate systematically and truly all that comes under thy observation in life. The only way to enjoy life is to be detached from the results. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. Don't be ashamed to need help. Like a soldier storming a wall, you have a mission to accomplish. Adapt yourself to the things among which your lot has been cast, and love sincerely the fellow creatures with whom destiny has ordained that you shall live. Be like the cliff against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it. Receive without pride. Let go without attachment. Don't let your imagination be crushed by life as a whole. Don't try to picture everything bad that could possibly happen. Stick with the situation at hand. You always own the option of having no opinion. There is never any need to get worked up or to trouble your soul about things you can't control. These things are not asking to be judged by you,